Good day everyone, I am Pompi from Bren Esports, giving you my thoughts on the upcoming Year of the Raven for Hearthstone. Say goodbye to the Year of the Mammoth as it's going to be taken over by the impending and exciting Year of the Raven, which is set somewhere around April. Let's jump straight to what matters to most players, the standard rotation. For those who are not aware of what I'm talking about, standard format is basically the Hearthstone Championship Tour or HCT tournament formats. Hence, this is the format used in most Hearthstone tournaments. This is to keep the card pool from getting out of hand and maintain a balance and fresh gameplay. On the other hand, the wild format is where every card in Hearthstone is playable mostly for fun and, as the name suggests, a wild experience on what's gonna go and stay. So other than the classic set and basic cards, we still get to keep 3 existing expansions in the game right now, which are Trinity Ungoro, Knights of the Frozen Throne, Kobolds and Catacombs, plus 3 other expansions coming in this year, which the first one will be announced by Blizzard in the start of May. Pretty exciting. Here's the image for it and the 2 other coming expansions. Can you guess the theme for them? Meanwhile, the following sets are joining the wild side of Hearthstone, so say goodbye to them. First, Whispers of the Old Gods. Farewell to the beloved old gods like the Zot, Yasha Raj, and I'm pretty sure Yogg won't be missed. Oh, Yogg, yeah, he won't be missed for sure. Also, the last beloved adventure in Hearthstone, One Night in Karazhan, is leaving. Blizzard promised to not put any more adventures in Hearthstone and replace it with one full expansion, plus a better card pack, algorithm, and mechanic to make the game much cheaper. So with Karazhan rotating out, we won't be able to see a lot of the turn 4 shenanigans by Mr. Barnes. So that's good. And lastly, Mean Streets of Gadgetzan. We saw one of the most unique mechanics in Hearthstone in this expansion with the Tri-Class cards. I'm talking about Grimy Goons, Jade Lotus, and the Cabals. With this mechanic moving out, I'm excited to see what other new details can be added in the Year of the Raven. A lot of players are gonna miss this card, but on the bright side, other than the new experience, it's also a good time for new players to get into Hearthstone, as the card numbers are significantly reduced and everyone has the same learning curve in the new and never stable meta. Next agenda will be the new Hall of Fame inductees. In a lot of field, the Hall of Fame is actually a good thing, but in Hearthstone it's debatable. Well, Hall of Fame cards are cards from the classic set which will be rotating out into the wild side of Hearthstone. This is mainly to help developers be more creative in the card design by removing the cards that potentially bottleneck new ideas. For this year, it will be called Night Oracle, Molten Giant, which will revert back to its original form, and lastly, the best news of the Hall of Fame this year, Iceblock is going out. Blizzard had their own reason to rotate these 3 cards out, and if you want to know them, check out the official Blizzard Hearthstone page and tell us if you agree. As for me, Mill Mechanic by the Cold Light Oracle is kind of a niche playstyle in only a few classes. So I'm kinda sad to see it go, but then again it reduces interaction in some matchups, so that may be a good reason to keep it out. For Molten Giant, it's basically unplayable since the nerf, so as harsh as it may sound, who cares, right? And for the Iceblock. Everyone playing competitive pretty much saw this coming because this card has one of the best effects in game and it's only an epic card. So with this card rotating out, Mage basically has to drop one of its most effective and oldest archetype and look for a new one. And on a personal note, to end the Hall of Fame inductees, I'm just glad that they didn't touch Fan Cleef. And kinda hella mad that Wild Growth is still in the game. In quick bit news, Blizzard is removing the 40 gold daily quests and replacing it with the 50 gold ones. At the same time, making every quest easier to finish by cutting most of the requirements by half. Here are a few examples. This simple change certainly helps the quality of the game by a lot. And as promised by Blizzard, they are eyeing more quest improvements, so props to Blizzard on this one. And finally, the most important one, and I personally have been waiting for this in the last 2 to 3 years, and it's finally here. The in-game tournament client. Blizzard has been working on a feature to help players and organizers run tournament and the Hearthstone client itself. Things like custom game and invites tournament, together with deck checking and matchmaking, can all be done inside Hearthstone. The beta release for this is planned around the middle of this year and is promised to have more functionality and improvements over time. Pretty exciting for competitive players, and this will certainly help those who are trying to get into it. Let's just hope that it's as friendly, as reliable as the existing third-party automated tournaments that we're used to right now. I personally is hoping for the best with this feature because this has been long awaited, especially since the release of Hearthstone in mobile devices. Players playing on mobile generally doesn't want to tap out of the game just to look at brackets and report scores, so having the ability to do that in Hearthstone itself is a pretty cool idea. And most of all, the competitive Hearthstone scene is growing, so seeing the Hearthstone client itself grow with it is pretty neat. So props again to Blizzard on this one. Bonus fun news for everyone to close this out is Lunara. Blizzard is giving away a free cosmetic Druid hero at the start of the new expansion. You just need to win 10 games on standard or rank, and basically it's yours. Free cosmetic doesn't really hurt anyone, so again, thank you Blizzard, but I myself isn't a fan of cosmetic things, but still, it's free. That's it for my thoughts in this new Hearthstone news for Year of the Raven. I hope you guys find this informative and enjoyable, and as excited as I am for more Hearthstone action that's coming our way. Again, I am Pompi from Bren Esports, signing out.